appears to be resisting its masters. It's acting of its own will.
Bruff's babbling, no time to...
Lord Gortash is expecting you. Please make your way to the audience chamber.
Gortash has Ravengard on...
If it isn't little
Mizora, I've had enough.
feeling? Heard about your father. He's up a splendid party.
It must be exhausting to be
Kinspeople, Baldurians, friends, thank you for joining me on this exceptional day.
It's him. Gortash. This is it. I can practically taste his blood from here.
My father's here, Karlak. Cool your fires. He must not come to harm.
So we bide our time.
A moment, please, my friends. An old acquaintance has come to pay their respects.
My respects? You're lucky I've agreed not to shove my boot up your...
My favorite assassin. I'm so glad you've returned to my side.
Hang on. What? You know each other.
We have important matters to address. My reunion with Karlak can wait. Oh, I'd forgotten. Your memories are quite lost, aren't they? Orin told me she'd made a fool of you. To think you and Karlak traveled together all this time and she hadn't the faintest you were one of my nearest and dearest. Let me clear up some mysteries then. It's about time, I think. You and I initiated this plot. We discussed in depth the failures of our predecessors and how to avoid them. We understood that if we were to unite, no one could stand in the way of the Dead Three. So, unite we did. First, we obtained the crown. Then we enslaved the brain. From there, it was but a small step to the most successful religious hoax ever perpetrated. First, Orin the Red, bloody dagger of Baal, causes panic in the streets. He would have carried out that part of the plan. Next, the threat of the Absolute's monstrous army. In such circumstances, people crave strong leaders. Leaders that bring law, order, and protection. Leaders like me, Bane's unyielding hand, author of justice. You are soon to witness the people of Baldur's Gate granting me complete power over them. All out of fear of the Absolute. The faithful will do anything in the name of their god.
It was all going so well, until you vanished. Orin informed us that henceforth she would speak for the Temple of Baal, and act on their behalf.
But she made a mess of things. Unlike you, she cannot control herself.
Hang on. What the fuck is going on here?
Have you gone soft? I find that hard to believe. One's true nature always rises to the top. When Ketheric fell, I feared the worst. That our plans would fail like so many before because of discord among ourselves. Now you've returned. We can achieve all of our dreams still. You brought Thorm's Netherstone. You know, it takes all three to control the brain. Without Thorm's, it's become vexingly willful. The quakes are a clear warning. If nobody steps in soon, it'll free itself from the authority of the Crown. I expect it'll start with turning the Sword Coasts infected. You among them. That prism of yours won't last indefinitely. Next, the grand design. The Mind Flayer Empire reborn. If we're lucky, we'll become slaves. If we're unlucky, well, a bleak prospect. But it's a fate that can be avoided if you and I renew our old partnership. Together, we can still restore authority over the brain. Baal isn't done with you. You must know that. You have effortless. Stand with Baal, or it will spell your doom.
You should hear him out.
With Ketheric gone, Orin proves treacherous. She only cares for blood. And your blood and mine are of particular interest to her. Orin changes shape faster than you and I. She's targeted me as well. If Orin obtains all three Netherstones, I can't let that happen. I want to lead this city, so I turn to you, the former ruler of the cult of Baal. Let's make our pact anew. A divine oath. Furthermore, you'll have nothing to fear from my steel. Thorm's stone is yours to keep. When you slay Orin and take her stone, you bring it here. So the three are united once again. Together, we rule Faerun as kings. No.
And
The urge, the deplorably brutal urge sicken. But first you will rule.
What do you say?
I can detect no deceit.
Let's be allies, said the viper to the frog.
What a shame. Perhaps a demonstration. Your camp is Who, I can't say.
an imposter. But who in the hells?
Let this be a warning. Orin will be your downfall, or I will give you...
Tread carefully. Remember, you must do what it takes to survive, even if it means striking a deal with the enemy.
Hang on. Rest.
Sage advice. My steel...
You're of little use to me, dead. But dead is exactly what you will be if you arouse the ire of my steel watch.
Orin was right. You are playing the... Now, come. Be witness as I make history as the first Archduke of Baldur's Gate. You will follow me, and you will show due respect. Distinguished dukes, patriarchs, dearest Ravengard,
Enver Gortash, swearest thou?
I swear.
Swearest thou true faith and fealty to the gathered guests? Grant ye consent? Enver Gortash.
My friends, and you, honored guest, will find me in my office above when you return. Do not come.
Truest of
There is a fleeting connection.
Father,
my dearest boy. The hells have touched you, father and son, unstoppable generals. You and your allies will usher in a new dawn. What is a hero? Faerun suffers in but Baldur's Gate will... Gortash and I will ignite...
No.
For a brief moment, uncertainty clouds.
What nonsense is this?
The prism quivers once more.
As I said, Baldur's Gate will ascend. Tyrill's first and only grand city.
First comes a but beyond the terror, there is hope.
Ravengard.
Have we finished then? Help me. Floric chose shadow over light. Her betrayal. She's been...
The Duke wants to keep Floric's location a secret. Little does he know that you've already found...
Dearest Karlak, I'd busy my...
That's it.
Were you hoping for...
Thanks to you, I don't...
You most certainly...
Incredible. But I won't let the Absolute keep him. This is my pledge. I met her the first time I was a boy of Chestnut. The second, even with a stroke victim.
You sense uncertainty in Will's voice. He questions his father's explanation.
At the banquet. But that second, it could just be my... What, though? I couldn't say. I couldn't say. My father was tadpoled to exert control. These murders aren't random acts. Someone powerful is guiding the killer's hand. Hell, listen to me. I knew another like you. Gorion, they burned away their own darkness with their own inner light. They chose...
So there you have it. What did you make of him? Yeah. I don't know how anyone in this hall could fall for this charade. Isn't it obvious? And they expect these... If only they knew that... I wish this city, the people...